Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Kimbrell. I'm the superintendent of the Park Hill School District, and welcome to our 2023 retiree celebration in the Park Hill School District. What a fantastic time of year for celebrations, for our students, for our families, for our staff, and for our retiring staff. This time of year lends itself to a time of reflection, and we get to spend our evening reflecting upon staff and educators who spent their lives serving students, families, colleagues, and our community. This evening, we take time to celebrate them and to honor them. We take time to celebrate you. This year, we have 43 retirees, 14 of whom are joining us this evening. And if you are one of our retiring staff members this year, please take a moment to stand so we can acknowledge you with one round of applause. I also would like to recognize a few people. We have two members of our Board of Education here tonight. Right up front here, we have Janice Bolin and Brandy Woodley. Please help me in thanking them. And as we are recognizing service to our schools and community this evening, I'd like to take a moment to thank our human resources team, our technology team, and our communications team for helping organize and produce this celebration. Thank you. Retirees, you've served us well. You've served us beyond well. As we've navigated changes in how we deliver instruction and services to forming beliefs around public education, you've been present and valued. You've likely experienced extraordinary changes during your career. I remember not having a computer in my classroom, not having a district email address, working with a set of transparencies and an overhead projector alongside a chalkboard. Forget Infinite Campus, we had a slip of paper to take attendance and clip it outside the door for someone from the office to come grab it. I see some people shaking their heads. Yes, and now look at you, maneuvering with Schoology, Vivi, and all things 21st century technology. Your efforts to carry the weight of public education is noticed, appreciated, and needed. As you move to the next adventure in your lives, do so with pride in the fact that you've served each student every day in Park Hill. See, I'm the kid of two public school retirees, and watching my parents during their retirement years has been filled with wonderful memories. I encourage each of you to spend these next several years with your families and friends to create these type of experiences. I've had the opportunity to work with many of you during my entire time at Park Hill. I moved here professionally 13 years ago and personally moved my family here shortly after because I wanted my own kids to be educated by and around people like you. It is an absolute honor to get to recognize you this evening. Each one of you has had a profound impact on this district, the students you've served, and the wisdom you leave us all with as you retire. So with this, and without further ado, let's celebrate our retirees. Dr. Jasmine Bridewell, Assistant Superintendent of Academic Services, and Dr. Amy Dillon, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, will you join me on stage to share more about our honorees this evening?
Good evening, and thank you again for joining us. I'd like to ask retiree family members who are with us to stand now, please. As family members, we'd like to also thank you for your service to public education. We know we get to do what we do in Park Hill because of your support of our retirees. Thank you for being a part of their educational journey.
As we honor our retirees this evening, we will call you to the stage read a bit about your time with Park Hill, and then celebrate you with applause. So when I call your name, please join us on the stage, stage left or my left. Enter, and you'll get your plaque and take a picture with Dr. Kimbrell, so that we will get those pictures to you at a later time. So our first retiree is Terry Brady. Terry Brady has served for 25 years in Park Hill School District. She was at Congress Middle School as a technology specialist for 17 years, and then served at Park Hill High School as a receptionist and webmaster for 8 years. Terry plans to travel to our national parks in her retirement. Her favorite memory is coming back to Park Hill High School to work after graduating here in 1976. She will miss the great people she has worked with in Park Hill.
Jenny Daniel. Jenny Daniel has 29 years in education, and 7 of those have been in Park Hill. Jenny has been at Lakeview Middle School as a speech and publications teacher, administrative intern and 504 coordinator, and most recently at Plaza Middle School as an assistant principal. Her favorite Park Hill memory is cleaning out over 800 student middle school lockers in 2020 by hand with the front office staff and finding lots of fun decorations. She will miss the people, all the wonderful teammates and colleagues that she has had the pleasure to work alongside. Finally, she is proud of seeing Plaza go from a 6th grade center to a true middle school and knowing she was part of helping to create that change.
Sarah Harrison. Sarah Harrison has served for 25 years in the Park Hill School District. She has been a 4th and 5th grade teacher at Southeast Elementary and a 4th grade teacher at Hawthorne Elementary. Sarah's plan for retirement is to read every book she hasn't had time to read, spend time spoiling her great nieces and nephews, working to visit all 50 states, and most of all, sleeping past 5:30 in the morning. One of her favorite memories is the innocence of two of her 4th grade girls who were helping with cookies and milk with Santa. They were absolutely convinced that he was the real deal because he looked exactly the same in each photo, and then they were sure they saw him drive across the street to the grass pad where he hid his sleigh. They even heard sleigh bells as he drove away. She's proud of the relationships she built with many wonderful families. Every year, she's honored by the visits from former students who have taken the time to come back and say hello, even after they've gone on to high school and college.
Rodney Kaiser. Rodney Kaiser has enjoyed 14 and a half years at the Park Hill School District. His favorite part about the job is the great people he has been able to work with and will also be a part of what he misses most. In his retirement, he plans to include sleeping past 4:30 a.m. in the morning, spending more time outdoors, and hunting, plus more time with the grands.
Beth Casper. Beth Casper has dedicated 30 years to public education, 29 in Park Hill. Beth has been part of the Park Hill English Language Development Program. In retirement, she will work on her art skills, travel, and spend time with her parents and family. Her best memory in Park Hill was seeing a student graduate high school, a student who she had taught in kindergarten when she was a non-English speaker. She will miss her students and their families and her wonderful colleagues, being most proud of the growth that she's seen and helped with in the Park Hill ELD program. Deborah Luke Justin. Deborah Luke Justin has been with the Park Hill School District in our Health Services Department for 5 years. In retirement, Deb will nurture relationships with family and friends, as well as service to her church and community. Her favorite memory is the caring response of our nursing staff during the COVID pandemic. She will miss the relationships with her nursing colleagues and the student interactions.
Christina Martin. Christina Martin has dedicated 29 years to the Park Hill School District. She has served at Lakeview Middle School as a process coordinator, special education teacher grades 6, 8, and self-contained at Congress Middle School as a process coordinator, and at Southeast Elementary as a principal. She plans to work in the garden, take long walks, read the books she's been neglecting, and then get back to work in August in retirement. Her favorite Park Hill memory is leading camp cooking during outdoor education overnight campouts with her 6th grade team. Yes, that was a thing. They actually took kids camping overnight, she says. She will miss seeing her colleagues, so many of whom have become good friends over the years.
Brad Peck. Brad Peck has worked for 28 years in education and 18 in the Park Hill School District. Brad has been a Park Hill South social studies teacher. He will travel, golf, enjoy cycling, and also work in retirement. His best Park Hill memory is traveling with students and colleagues in Europe. He'll miss his colleagues and students at Park Hill. I almost said Park Hill High School, Park Hill South.
Rochelle Ridenour. Rochelle has been in education for 32 years, 29 in the Park Hill School District. She taught 1st grade at Renner, 1st grade at Prairie Point, and 3rd grade teaching assistant at English Landing Elementary. In retirement, Rochelle will relax and think about what her new goal will be for life. She will miss spending time with her students, fellow educators, learning new things together, and the daily camaraderie. She is proud of her consistent influence on students so they can be the best person possible.
Angela Sands. Angela Sands has worked for 29 years in education and 11 in the Park Hill School District. Angela has worked in academic services and technology services. She's looking forward to spending time with family, friends, and traveling to the Sunshine State. Her favorite memory may be cliche, but she says, but it will always include the connections she's made throughout the years. She's proud of working with the online teachers to build student courses.
Vicki Thurston. Vicki Thurston has worked in the Park Hill School District for 30 years. She's worked in district office and personnel and accounts payable, at Plaza Middle School as the executive administrative assistant and a technology specialist, and at Jones Education Center as an executive administrative assistant. In retirement, she plans to spend time with family and have lots of grandma adventures. Her favorite memory are the Plaza Middle School staff versus student basketball game with the halftime entertainment of ketchup, mustard, and relish races, and also their end-of-year lip dubs. She will miss her awesome staff, the morning conversations as they get coffee, being able to help with technology, fixing missed punches, the choir practices, and watching their magic and resilience in teaching our students. Our students waving to her as they go by to breakfast, watching them at the beginning of the year as nervous, uncertain children, and then seeing them at the end of the year as poised with confidence and purpose.
Angela Wallace. Angela Wallace has 27 years in education. Angela has served at Plaza Middle School as a 7th grade reading and writing teacher. During retirement, she will spend a majority of her time volunteering at the nonprofit she co-founded, Moms Breaking the Silence. She's part of 4 bereaved moms who lost their boys to suicide. Moms Breaking the Silence, located on Main Street in Brookfield, Missouri, provides educational resources in suicide prevention and mental health awareness to those in need. She also travels around the state to speak at middle and high schools, churches, prisons, and in communities. She will miss her colleagues the most. She says there are some amazing people at Plaza.
Sherry Waters. Sherry Waters has dedicated 36 years to education, and 3 of those in the Park Hill School District. Sherry has served as an assistant principal at Lead Innovation Studio. Her favorite memory is being part of a team that opened a brand new building. She will miss the staff and students in our district, and she is proud of contributing to the growth of a new school while maintaining the standard of excellence that is the Park Hill School District. Let's give one more round of applause to our honorees this evening. And Dr. Kimbrell, you can now join me here again for our closing.
Wow. You've made us Park Hill proud, and we couldn't be more happy for you and for your next adventures. I'll leave you with one more piece of gratitude from all of us this evening. Thank you on behalf of the Park Hill School District, the Park Hill community, our students, and our families, specifically my family personally. Remember to go and make memories with those around you. I hope you now have that well-deserved time to do so. Now, make sure you take a dessert on your way home. Our team has ordered special treats just for you. Enjoy and go forth to continue the good work. Thank you. This concludes our retiree celebration event. Good night and drive safely.